Hey, what is up, everybody? Zero Fats here, coming at you on behalf of EpicConversions.com, the Zero Fats Returns Show. You guys, I have a very special guest on the show today. You don't know him. He is an under the radar guy, but he does a lot of solo ads. He is a solo ad expert, and his story is really interesting. And his name is interesting too. I want to introduce to the show one John Chow. John, thanks a lot for being on, man. Appreciate you being here.
Happy to be here, Cam. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Listen, man. Now I know you're not the John Chow. But you know what? What people don't realize is you might not be that John Chow, but in your own right, you've done some pretty amazing things over the last 11 months. And I'm really excited to talk about them today, man. I'm excited to get into it. But for those people out there who don't know who you are at all, they've never met you, could you tell everybody here a little bit about you, what you do and what you're all about?
Okay, so um, I've been doing email marketing for about 11 months now. I started off doing this IM journey. Uh, when I saw these posts online about making money online. So I started my journey about 11 months ago. I was dabbling in, different areas to try to make money, a bit of Facebook, a little bit of SEO and blogging and here and there. Um, I didn't succeed in any of that. And so when I was searching around online to find out the most effective ways to earn money for as a beginner, I realized it was email marketing. And so I've just purely focused on that for the past 11 months, and I started seeing some results. So I guess that's my story.
That's awesome, man. It's funny because it's so amazing how everybody seems like they kind of started in this same place of like looking around, trying to make money online. They go through the blogs, they go through this, they go through that, and everybody kind of lands in a different place. And it's funny. I always tell people like it seems like there's there's thousands of ways to make money online. But it's like you just got to choose one path and stick to it. And I think it's cool that you kind of landed at email marketing and kind of stuck to that over the last 11 or 12 months, and you just kind of develop your skills in that one area. I think that's really cool, man, and it probably sped up your process quite a bit.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
um
So
Sorry, go ahead, man.
I just wanted to say that I think when you start focusing on one thing to really start generating cash, you start seeing results, I think, quicker than if you're not focused.
Yeah, absolutely. And that, dude, that's a hard lesson for a lot of people to learn, man, because there's so many, shiny objects out there. And I don't even want to call them shiny objects. I mean, look, if a guy's telling you, hey, listen, man, I make this much money a month blogging. All I do is do a blog post every day and I make great money doing it. I wrote a book showing you how to do it. Here you go. Like, that's not really a shiny object. I mean, it's a real thing that really works for him. But the thing is, you can't do it all, can you? I mean, you can't do like solo ads over here and try to become a good blogger over here and try to do YouTube over here and try to do this and try to do that. I mean, you're kind of not going to be good at any of them.
Absolutely.
But anyways, yeah, cool, man. Look, take us all the way back to the beginning for a minute, John. How did you get started online? What was the first thing you tried online? How did that lead to you being in solo ads? I know you touched on it a minute ago, but could you take us back to the very beginning, man? How did you get started?
Okay, so I wanted to earn money like online. What I wanted to do was I had a full-time job. I mean, I still have a full-time job, but I wanted to start earning money because I wanted to build on small sort of side business. I wanted to have passive income coming in because I know for a fact that a job won't last forever. So I was really determined to make passive income, and so when I started searching online, there were so many ways to earn money, and I realized after a couple of months of searching that I had to stick to one thing, and I found email marketing was really the best method for me. So I started email marketing. I started learning from some of the gurus out there, and when I started doing email marketing, I realized that the best way to spend my time and my money to scale up doing email marketing was solo ads. So um,
Now let me ask you this really quick, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but like
right.
you say the best way to do email marketing is solo ads because it's quick, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's a lot
So I
quicker.
think,
Go ahead, go ahead.
yeah. So, some people might try to get free traffic here and there, but free traffic isn't really free traffic from what I know. You're still spending a lot of time to try to put out contents and stuff like that. So, um, you're not investing money, you're investing time. So, in any case, you're investing something. So, the way I saw it, the quickest way to scale up, very quickly was just solo. It was simple, targeted, and effective for me.
That's really cool, man, and I can second that. You know, I put a lot of free content out there on YouTube and on my blog and on Facebook, and it does take a lot of time, man. It definitely takes a lot of time. So I can definitely second what you're saying there. Now, here's the other aspect of that that I want to ask you, man. As someone who does solo ads, you know, I mean, people have bad experiences doing solo ads. They're always asking me about solo ads, and uh, I mean, did it just start out being good for you? I mean, how did when you first started doing solo ads? What happened? What was the experience like when you first got started trying to do solo ads?
Wasn't a very good experience, to be honest. I mean, it's to be very honest, um, the solo ad market is not all. How should I put it? Um, you're bound to get some bad experiences with solo ads. You have the solo ad market. You have your share of trusted solo ad sellers who sell quality clicks. Then you have your share of really bad solo ad sellers as well, where you get zero results. So when I started off doing buying solo ads, I had some bad results, my share of bad results. But then I found some people that were quite good, trustworthy and honest, and it really helped me to scale up.
Nice, that's great, man. How long do you think it took you to find those people? I mean, how many solo ads do you think you were buying? How often did it take? How long did it take you to find some decent ones?
Um, Initially for the first 3 months, I've had mixed experiences, good and bad. I think after about 3 4 months, I found some people that I could trust.
Nice, nice, nice. And for those just tuning in, this is John Chow we're talking to here. Not the famous John Chow that you guys are familiar with, but this is an under the radar John Chow. And like I was saying before, he's done some pretty cool things in his own right. You know, he's put 14,000 people on an email list over the last 11 months, which I think is an amazing accomplishment. Um, John, what would you say to new people just getting started who are like, "Wow, you know, this sounds pretty cool. How do I get started with solo ads?" Like, where would you send them, man? If they were just new and they wanted to buy a solo ad, would you send them to the Warrior Forum classified section? Would you send them to Facebook? Where would you send them to find where they have a good chance of finding a good solo ad vendor?
Well, I would suggest the Warrior Forum classified ads. That's a nice place to actually buy solo ads, and Facebook groups as well. There's certain Facebook groups out there, and you can find testimonials. Certain Facebook groups, they have a lot of good sort of trusted solo ad vendors there. So
Now,
those are my two places to go to.
Now, I've actually I actually have got your upcoming book, Email Architect, and I know in your sales funnel, you have a really cool gem of a product in there, like kind of like your solo app black book, where you talk about some of the best places and some of the just like you just give them these solo ad vendors are dependable. These are really good solo ad vendors. But let me ask you here, man, just for free to help these people out, like where's the play? Like, is there one Facebook group in particular, or one website, or one place in particular where you feel comfortable sending a new person to get a good solo ad?
Yes, I've had really good experiences in the Facebook group. I think it was called Tests, Solo Ad Testimonials. I think it was.
Cool, man. I've been to
Um,
that group before. Yeah, sweet.
Yep. But if you go there, you'll find a lot of testimonials, and you'll find lots of people commenting about their experiences buying solo ads from solo ad sellers. That would be my number one go-to place for solo ads.
I love it. I love it. Now, let me ask you this. Would you recommend to anybody a particular way to set up their opt-in form, their squeeze page to get maximum results on their clicks? I mean, do you have any special little tricks that you like to use that seems to generate better results for you when you buy solo ads?
Okay. Well, I use Clickfunnels to build my
Nice.
opt-in pages. Um, it's a little bit in the on the expensive side, I think, but it's really effective because you have all sorts of templates. It's like drag and drop, really easy to build. So that's sort of my secret weapon to building opt-in pages.
Nice.
Um, and I believe that the free gift, the lead generation that you have, the free gift that you put in the opt-in page.
Hmm.
I think that really has to be really quality stuff. If you get any junk from, if you get any junk and just put them on and just give it out as a free tool, a free ebook, it's not really going to make an impact. And the people who subscribe into your list, they're not going to be very impressed. So leading to, I think, less being less responsive.
It's
So I'd say use ClickFunnels. I mean, for me anyway, and have a really nice gift that people would really want.
That's so funny you mentioned that, man. I just had Janelle Livet on the show last week, and she's like a ClickFunnels expert, man, and she actually won a lifetime membership to ClickFunnels. She's the only one who's ever won this, but she's been with them since they were beta testing, and she actually has the only lifetime free membership to ClickFunnels.
Wow,
What do you think about that, man? How much do you think that's worth?
that, that is worth a lot. That's worth a lot. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. And she was really fun to talk to too, man. She's a real good about. Matter of fact, I need to hook you up with her so you can talk to her about ClickFunnels. But that all aside, let me ask you this: have you noticed any difference on your squeeze pages? Like when you send solo ad traffic to a squeeze page, have you noticed any difference with like a video versus just like a picture of a book, or just like a headline and an opt-in? And also, what about like asking for their email and their first name, or their email, or just their email and not asking for the first name? Have you noticed any difference with any of that stuff?
Actually, yes. I think first of all, when you have a video on an opt-in page as opposed to having a couple of pictures and words and stuff, video seems to convert a lot better.
Nice.
So that's my experience. And I for me, I'm not very familiar with video, but that's something that I'm really willing to learn because that it seems to generate a lot higher conversions. And with I've tested opt-in forms with just the email addresses and to having names and email address. Just having the email address seems to have at least more than 10% conversion.
Great.
So that's my experience.
That's
So
really cool,
yeah.
man. That's kind of where I was. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. That was my experience as well, and I just kind of wondered if you were getting the same experiences with the solo ads, because that's been my experience with a lot of the free traffic, and I just wondered if it was kind of across the board. So that's cool, man. That's really really cool. Now listen. I read your ebook, The Email Architect, and I was blown away, man. To be honest, I was really impressed. This is your first product, and I thought it was really good. Now, look, can you talk a little bit about the Email Architect? I know you're launching it tomorrow. I know it's a big day for you because you're launching this is your first product. You're launching it tomorrow, and it's basically walking people through like your last 11 months of solo ad purchasing and stuff. But can you talk a little bit about the email architect and what it can do for someone who's trying to like build an email list quickly and stuff? You know?
Okay, well, it's the email architect. It's my proudest creation. I mean, it's my first product, but I've I've put in, I've crammed in all the stuff that I learned the past 11 months, all my experiences, and I know it works. So that's why I'm proud of it. So basically, what it is that it's a step-by-step guide to how to use email marketing together with affiliate marketing so that people can generate cash, like recurring income from their list, and really and within 30 days, and uh, just have a really responsive list so that you can have recurring income coming in.
Yeah, I think it's great, man. Like I said, I was really impressed with it. I mean, and even though it's your first product, I like, and people who are listening to this, they might not get that whole like thing what you said about they might not get when you said I feel like this is my proudest creation. They might not get it right now until they read it, because once they read it, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, I get it now. This is a really cool book, man. Because it is a really cool book. I mean, you guys, you gotta understand, John put over 14,000 people on an email list over the course of the last 11 months. He's done some really cool stuff with solo ads, some really inspiring stuff with solo ads, and basically he's poured his 11 months of experience into this book for you guys. And that's kind of why he's saying that, and it's no joke. He's really telling you the truth. It's really good. Listen, John, you provided a lot of value for my viewers today with this interview. I really appreciate you being on. Now, by the time they get to see this interview, your product's going to be live. I'm going to set this to go tomorrow when you launch. What time are you launching tomorrow, man? Just for everybody. What's going on with John and Email Architect? What's going on?
Okay, so it launches on 9 a.m. Eastern time on oh, sorry, that's 9 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. Um, and yeah, that's that's the
Yeah,
launch date and time.
that's great. That's yeah. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be really really cool. You know. So what are your plans for the future, man? What do you got going on after this launch, man? After you launch the Email Architect, what's your future plans, and where can people get a hold of you, man? If they want to ask you questions about the book and stuff.
Okay, well, once this is launched, I'll be focused. I'll be focused on more launches, all about list building, all about email marketing. This is where I specialize in. This is what I love doing. So I'll continue to launch products based on all my experiences and my learning. And people can contact me on Facebook. I'm always on Facebook. So, and they could people could contact me just for a chat if they want. If they want to learn more about list building or email marketing and stuff, I'm always available to have a quick chat.
Nice, guys, and that's John Chow, CHO. So I'll put a link to your Facebook profile in the description too, man. So, and we'll put a link to your product, the Email Architect, as well in the description. So it'll be sweet. John, thanks so much for being on the show, man. Maximum respect. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Cam. Thank you.
Peace.